Most difficult part is reliving the trauma, the memories.
The hardest part is having to relive the tragedy. We've recently learned of a tasty twist in the world of hip-hop scandals. Did Diddy genuinely try to buy the memories the boy Puffy called me back in the day? The subsequent silence of 2Pac's brother, rapper Mos Shaker. The death of 2Pac Shaker has always been a puzzle with missing pieces due to decades of rumors surrounding the infamous rap assassination. Join us as we delve deeply into this shocking revelation, and trust us, you won't want to miss a single detail. The labyrinth of the rap world's most scandalous mysteries is not over. We want to know why and if there were any accomplices. As we recently learned, Diddy has been in contact with 2Pac's brother Mopper for years to ensure his name stays clear of the rap's whispers around it. I was as astonished by God's assassination as everyone else was. I hadn't spoken to you before. Las Vegas Police Department after Key D was recently arrested for the death of 2Pac Shaker. Moy told the comedic Hype News show, "I don't need to prove anything," NPR states. Key D dragged Diddy into this now. It's up to the cops. It's like 2Pac is getting his justice. Diddy's name then surfaced once again. Many didn't believe him at the time, but maybe he wasn't entirely incorrect. Time will tell. Diddy had contacted him not once, but multiple times using the art of dialogue. Moy remembers that in the early 2000s, after being implicated in an article by the LA Times, Puffy called to clarify that he had no involvement in my brother's assassination. I appreciated the gesture, but the truth is elusive, and just a few months ago, Diddy threatened to withhold financial aid. I informed him that even while I appreciated his call, the truth has not yet surfaced. As a result, we will have to wait and see as fans and skeptics try to piece together Diddy's motivations. Was it just a move to protect his name, or did it go deeper? If I hadn't met him, I wouldn't have been engaged in this. You know what I'm saying. In particular, Kath D never shied away from criticizing Diddy in interviews for the killing of Shecker, claiming that he brought down the death row. Empire bemoaned the fact that despite our gang affiliations, he had pitted us against one another while he was still shining. The assassination investigation into Shecker has taken unexpected turns. Detectives are building their case against Keith D, whose prior allegations place him at the crime scene, and the arrest of Key D marks the first time the 27-year-old case has brought attention back to the unsolved crime. The story is still as compelling as it ever was, and with everyone's attention focused on this case, it's impossible to avoid wondering how many people in the music and film industries feared Diddy and whether or not he had any involvement in Shaker's assassination. Even though Diddy's name has been associated with suspicion, the mogul has attempted to defend his reputation in a number of interactions. For example, many recall the 2016 incident in which Charla, host of The Breakfast Club, cornered Puff Daddy, as he was then known, regarding rumors that he may have been involved in the plotting of Shaker's assassination. What was interesting was that this wasn't the first time Diddy was questioned about his involvement in any controversial incident or the negative attention surrounding him on multiple occasions. He has emphasized his evolution throughout his career and the dedication to maintaining a positive image. Now it was this documentary that claimed, which we know wasn't true, yeah, CH out, we talk about things that are nonsense. The radio show's hosts, Angela Yee and DJ Envy, even commented on the Bad Boy Entertainment boss's poised response to such a contentious topic. I'm going to inform you all that this is crucial. Once Diddy said, "I got this new hashtag. It's called New Life. I had to begin living a new life," he said, adding that he had matured and was constantly looking for ways to better himself, while deliberately avoiding the negative. Another important revelation about Diddy's mentality came from an interview with Pharrell on his Other Tone radio show. The music mogul reaffirmed his dedication to positivity in the industry, saying, "God sent me on this earth to give life, to inspire life, to only do things that are positive. Any negative things that I've done, that's the devil at work. At the end of the day, the devil's a liar, and I can't feed into negativity or anything like that when I'm in control of myself. So I've got to always be trying to strive and get better." Given Diddy's repeated declarations of his commitment to avoid controversy, one can't help but wonder if these declarations truly reflect his heart. A complex web of events that calls into question the F of the positive image was created by actions like these, combined with the accounts of numerous people claiming Diddy or his representatives contacted them. Was the purpose of the incident in the early 2000s to clear his name, or did it have a deeper meaning suggesting a connection that hasn't been discovered? It's important to recall the incident where he sued a newspaper for suggesting that he was involved in Shaker's assassination. Even though Diddy works so hard to piece together this complex jigsaw, which has many parts, each with its own shade of gray, the search for the truth continues despite the shadows and silhouettes. Never Stop the World, the cryptic actions of Diddy, notably his choice to return his license, have caused a whirlwind of hypotheses and suspicions among fans and insiders alike. Everyone is waiting with bated breath to see if the curtains will finally be peeled back, revealing what exactly happened all those years ago. This decision, made at a time when he is the subject of considerable attention owing to the Shaker assassination case, is confusing to say the least. Some people think it could be an attempt to hide his guilt, a diversion from the situation, or something completely different in order for him to appear good. Going into it for you right now, he doesn't look all that good in the public's eyes, bro. Diddy's recent behavior is reminiscent of his previous scandals, especially his tumultuous connection with Mace, one of the bad boy's most well-known musicians on social media. In an outburst in 2020, May accused Diddy of holding onto his publishing rights for more than 20 years and offered him a paltry sum in return. He claimed to have offered Diddy $2 million to reclaim his rights, but Diddy rejected it. Diddy, however, dismissed the conflict in a recent interview with Billboard, calling it merely a brotherly quarrel and affirming their current good terms. With May noticeably absent from the conversation, the public was left wondering about the true nature of their relationship. This controversy shed light on Diddy's complicated history with artists and associates. While some sources have defended Diddy's business practices, saying they were standard, others have drawn attention to the injustices and power imbalances that existed in the music industry at the time. The enigmatic contracts in the music industry frequently left performers feeling undervalued and unfulfilled. Craig M. was removed from the group who, as We Dark Rob, was unable to spend any of his money. As Diddy himself stated, many people might not understand the significance of his action. However, the silence from Sony and the National Music Publishers Association regarding his reassignment of his license adds another layer of mystery to the already complex story. Is this a calculated move for personal redemption, or is it part of a larger strategy to shift the narrative? Believe it to be true that you believe Puppy is just playing the part. One cannot help but notice similarities between Diddy's current situation and his previous encounters. His outreach to Shaker's brother and his argument with May, for example, both seem to indicate a pattern of manipulating narratives and handling controversy. As fans and critics alike analyze Diddy's every move, the question still remains: is this latest act a continuation of that pattern, or is it indicative of a deeper sense of remorse or fear? His claim of starting a new life and promoting love and positivity stands in stark contrast to the storm of suspicions and accusations that is building. In the end, this contrast between Diddy's public persona and the flurry of accusations surrounding him creates a picture of a man balancing between redemption and condemnation. Fans of both Diddy and Shakur have been voicing their perspectives, revealing a medley of opinions, often heavy with emotions. Until then, the world watches, waiting for the next piece of the puzzle to fall into place in the mysterious life of Diddy. Only time will tell if this latest chapter in the Diddy saga is a genuine attempt at atonement, a clever diversion, or something else entirely. A fervent admirer, this states basically, he knows he's guilty of being paranoid and attempting to damage control since he doesn't know who's coming for him. As a result, Puffy is trying to play the good guy to deceive others. Ed has dirt on his hands. Psychologists refer to this as projecting. This viewpoint is in line with the opinions of many people who think Diddy's acts are a front for more